Hey guys, it's me. I wanted to do a special video because I got a certain game that I've been waiting for. Plus, this video is basically like what I got for Christmas and stuff. But I'm gonna call it the Yakuza Christmas Special, and you'll see why in a little bit. But so let's get this started. The first thing I got for Christmas is Black Ops 2. I really don't have to say anything about this. It's like every other Black Ops game. I honestly think Black Ops 1 is better campaign and better zombies, if that's just me. Still a really good game though, it's fun. It's fun to play with like your family and stuff. So I got that, and the game isn't in this because it's in my game case. Right there. So the game disc isn't in the case because it's in my game disc, but yeah. And then here's the back. Takes place between like the the Cold War and the 80s, and then the future, which is like 2023 or something. And the campaign goes back and forth between the two. Another cool thing about this game is that there's 4 different endings for the campaign, so that's really cool. And then the zombies is basically kind of like a story mode on it, besides just the regular survival, and the multiplayer is basically just the same, you know, with like a little tweaks here and there. But I got that, so. And then I also got a Wii U for Christmas, and I got the 32 gig model, I believe, and this Nintendo Land came with it. And it's basically just like, you know how when the Wii first launched, it had like Wii Sports? This is basically what Nintendo Land is. It basically just lets you get in touch with the new controller and stuff. But I don't know if you guys can see it, but right there, that little, like right there, that's the Nintendo Wii console. It's just all black and you can't really see it. Plus, really bad lighting, but it's right there. But I got Nintendo Land too, so here's the back with like, I haven't even played this game to be perfectly honest. I just went with the other game, but it got like all these different game modes, like Legend of Zelda Battle Blast, like all these different mini games, Animal Crossing Sweet Day, and Donkey Kong Crash Course, Balloon Trip Breeze, and all this other stuff. Captain Falcon, Twisted Race, basically all these extra mini games. But I got that because it came with it, so I got that. Oh yeah, I guess I should show you guys the game, huh? That's a good idea. But here's what the inside looks like. The game case. Or the game disc. I don't know why I'm saying game case, but. And then, you know, your usual like sign up for Nintendo and stuff, and then the manual, which I'm sure is nothing special. Oh, it's actually full colored and stuff. That's cool. Yeah. Oh, and the new advertisement for Lego City Undercover, and you know, just your usual manual stuff. So got that. And then the main game, well, I only got like 2 Wii U games, and Nintendo Land was one of them, and then the one I really wanted was Zombie U. And the game disc isn't in the case, it's in my Wii U, but it's basically like a survival horror game, and I mean like a real survival horror game. Like one zombie can take you out, you don't get a lot of ammo, you only get like a cricket back to survive. And it's like you get only like one zombie kill you, and it's like a real sort of a horror game. It's like takes place in the UK, and from what I've played, you're trying to find like a cure for the virus or whatever, like always. But like you can get bombarded with like a whole bunch of zombies, and if you get like 2 or 3 zombies on you, you're basically screwed. So like this really feels like a sort of a horror game because you get scared, has the atmosphere. But it seems like some people love it or hate this game, and I love it because I grew up with like Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil and Silent Hill, so I grew up with like the real survival horror games, not like Dead Space Dead Space 1 was the survival horror, but Dead Space 2 and 3 became more action wise. But yeah, I grew up with it, so it's really nice to have like a real survival horror game. And the cool thing about this one, if you die, like if your person dies, you become someone else, and you have to find your other zombie self and get all your stuff back. And let's say you're getting to your other self to get your stuff back, and you die, you lose all your stuff. So this can be really tense and terrifying because of the game, how it plays and stuff. It's a really good game. I definitely recommend it if you're into survival horror. But there's the front. And then there's the back. Oh, you can also, with the Wii U gamepad, you can also like scan stuff to find like items and stuff too. And then you also get like new weapons like a shotgun and stuff like that, and ammo, and figure out all these puzzles. It actually really feels like a survival horror game. It's pretty cool. And then there's also a multiplayer, but I haven't really played it. But all it basically is, I've seen gameplay of it, is one of you are basically like a survivor, and then the other person basically controls the zombies to try and kill you. That's all the multiplayer is, at least from what I've seen. But there's the back. So, and a whole bunch of ways to use the Wii U gamepad, like I mentioned. And I don't know if there's anything in the front, but no, just the instruction manual. So there's just the instruction manual in there. So there's really nothing to show you. But I got that, and then I can also show you. So I can't really show you the console. I can show you the huge controller for the Wii U, with the buttons, and then the whole the big screen, the home button, and all this stuff. It's actually pretty cool. And let's say your friend or your mom was watching TV or wanted to watch TV, you could actually push this button to where you could play your game on the controller. So it's pretty cool. Nintendo really advanced. This is basically what the Wii U should have been, the original Wii should have been. But I like the Wii U. It's pretty cool. I was supposed to get some other games like Batman Armed Edition or Black Ops 2 for the Wii U, just in case. I had those games for the PS3, but I thought I would just get those games to see what they were like, and if people wanted to play that game, they could on the Wii U. So, but I like the Wii U. It's a pretty unique, cool system. Kind of sucks there's no trophies or achievements, but whatever. I can actually play the game for fun this time, so I guess that's a plus. But there's the controller. I like the system a lot, but there's the controller. So that's the Wii U for you. And then we'll start off with my other new handheld system. I got the PlayStation Vita also for Christmas, and this is the first game I got, which is Uncharted Golden Abyss, and it's like the prequel to Uncharted 1, and I beat it and platinumed it and everything, and it's really, really good. Ben Studios did a really good job. Even though this isn't made by Naughty Dog, it's still a really good, really, really good game. The only really major complaint I could really have about this game are the touch controls, because Ben Studios kind of went overboard with the touch controls, because they use it for combat, for climbing, and for shooting, and all stealth attacks. But those are all optional, because you do climbing and stealth and all other stuff, like changing your weapon. You can do all that manually if you want to, so they're not forced to. But for the combat, it's all about let's say there's an arrow that's going this way. You'll have to swipe your finger on the Vita to do the attack. So all the combat's based on this. So it's just swiping. And then for the boss fights, all it is just swiping to where the arrow is. So that's there's only 2 boss fights, but this is all you do for the boss fights is just swipe. It's that's my only minor complaint about it, which once I got used to it, the motion controls and stuff, because it takes a while to get used to a new system. I actually really like the motion controls. It added more to the gameplay to me. Also, also, it just might take you a while to get used to it. But, so, got this one. I can show you the inside now. The only really bad thing about the Vita are the games are really, really tiny. Like, super tiny. But that's, there's no instruction manual. And I bought this brand new, and there wasn't no construction manual. I don't think so anyways. But I got that. Uncharted. Put that there. I also got, surprise, surprise, a Shin Megami Tensei game. Persona 4 Arena, or not Arena, but Persona 4 Golden. Thinking about the fighting game. All Persona 4 Golden is basically Persona 4 on the PS2, because it originally came out on the PS2, but they added all this stuff like new characters, new content, new cutscenes, stuff like that. Basically, it's like Persona 4 Arena, but like with a makeover, with all this extra stuff like DLC. That's basically what Persona 4 is. It's just Persona 4 with basically all this extra content with like a makeover, plus with trophies, probably new gameplay mechanics, stuff like that. But I beat the original Persona 4 on PS2, and it's an amazing game. I'd highly recommend picking this game up for your Vita if you have not played it, or even if you have played it, pick it up anyways, because it's a really good system, and it's definitely one, like, the Persona 4, like, the Persona games, the Shin Megami games in general, at least for me, you could play those over and over again and never get bored of them. They have really good story and characters and everything. But, got that, and, here's the back. I don't think I'll show you the back of the Uncharted, because I forgot I didn't show you that. See, there's a new character, that girl, and all this extra stuff. Yeah, see, one of the biggest and best RPGs of all time, levels up with a larger story, new characters and events, online rescue system, and more. Oh yeah, I forgot, you can also, like, if you get stuck on a boss, you could also, like, ask for help, and someone on other Vita can come into your game and help you kill a boss. That's pretty cool too. And all this other extra stuff. But yeah, see, it's all this stuff. And if you want to know, like, the basic story, I'll just read the box, because it basically says it. It says, a rumor is going around school that by looking at the TV screen at midnight on a rainy night, the face of your soulmate will be revealed, but a grisly chain of murders seem to be connected to the rumor, and you must gather a team strong enough to brave the bizarre world inside the TV and solve the mystery. So, like, that's your basic storyline. It's actually a really good game. It's really, really good game. And here's the game case, or the game. Like, that's what the game looks like. That's what the game looks like, though, if it ever focuses. But alright, that's I'll show you the back of this, because I didn't show you the back of Uncharted. But discover the dark secret, and you're all, basically this game, you're just trying to find a new treasure and stuff. Yeah, see, behind the 400-year-old Spanish massacre of a Spanish explanation, Nathan Drake races into Central America in search of a legendary lost city. Yeah, see, and play with standard controls, or touch, tap, and steal through, all this extra stuff. That's basically, you're just trying to find Lost City. It's a really good game, though. These are both really good games, but, I will continue with, part 2 of, the Yakuza Christmas special. But I'll be right back.